How's it going, Commander? So for today's video, we got a lot to go over. We do finally have some updates for Save the World, and I'm actually going to go ahead and go through these real quick before going to our V-Bucks and mission rewards and what's in the item shop. First off, the Hunt the Titans mission is now finally out of beta. We now have it permanently in Save the World. That means we're going to be getting a lot of mission rewards. That means we're going to be seeing it a lot more. We're able to increase the difficulty. We're able to do whatever we want for it because now it is here to stay. And honestly, I'm very happy to see that because this just means we may be getting more missions just like this probably coming soon to Save the World. They might be bringing it to beta. They're going to go ahead and test it out. They're going to go ahead and see how well it works with the player base and how they enjoy it. And if it does good, then it becomes a permanent mission here in Save the World. So honestly, it just warms my heart that they are now putting in more effort in Save the World. Now, regarding the quest lines for the Hunt the Titans mission, we were able to get the Snow Strike Hero as well as the Flame Bow. But now that we are no longer having the Hunt the Titans mission in beta, it's now a permanent mission, they're actually removing the Snow Strike Hero and the Flame Bow weapon into different categories, into seasonal events. The Snow Strike Hero will arrive in the event store during the upcoming Frozen Fjord season, and the Primal Flame Bow will make its return in the Blasted Badlands season, along with the other primal weapons like the Stink Bow, and I believe some other sorts of weapons too. But we also got different changes to specific missions in Save the World, such as the Resupply and the Eliminate and Collect mission. The Resupply no longer has the storm closing in, meaning that we are now able to farm and gather materials to our leisure. No need to rush or stay in a specific area. Inside the circle, the storm is now gone. Not only that, the retrieving the crates objective for that mission is gone, meaning that all we need to do is just search items or gather materials and things like that. And depending on how much materials we gather, then our badge goes up. Usually we get like 50 for bronze, 100 for silver, 150 for gold, so on and so forth, to where we get platinum. So that's gonna make it so much more easier, and we are just able to focus on gathering materials. All in all, a great change. But for the Eliminate and Collect, you will now need fewer enemy eliminations and enemy data samples to complete the objective, ensuring more consistent progress. But not only that, the enemies will now appear inside the storm circle instead of out randomly in the storm where you can more easily die. So this is going to make the Eliminate and Collect missions so much more easier to do. But we also got some bug fixes, such as the husks and other enemies consistently now moving down from the ledge. There was a little bit of a glitch where the husks stayed right on the edge and did not drop down. Players can again remap their jump keybinds to another custom input without it always defaulting to the spacebar, but that's for like PC players. Hero star levels now display correctly when loading into the lobby. Your sidekick's name randomly appearing on world objects. It's completely fixed now. Storm shield defense and endurance amplifiers again have their intended collisions. The Storm King's onslaught projectiles now correctly hit detached shielders. Fix the errors with the ancient launcher's high level ability now being unlocked, even if the weapon hadn't reached the required level, meaning that instead of the Ancient's launcher like doing insane amount of damage, even though it wasn't like a 5-star weapon, it now actually got fixed. So the max amount of damage and the max ability that it has, it's no longer available like at 1 star. You got to get to like 4 or 5 stars to be able to actually activate its ability. The other known issues that we got, the Ninja Mantis Leap is still a bug going on. For those of you who don't know, if you're playing solo in a mission, your double jump is not going to work. You're just going to do normal jumps. It's going to be completely gone. So the best way to go ahead and fix that, sadly, is to leave the mission and probably reset the game. So be wary of that. The soldier's shockwave ability may be locked out if interrupted by a player building ramps, roofs, or slope terrain. Bullets from assault rifles and SMGs may appear to fly in wrong directions. That is only a visual glitch. The shots are still aimed at the husks, so don't worry about that. The Constructor's Plasma Pulse Grenade may not deploy or damage enemies after the player fires a bow. That's a new glitch I did not even know we had. What to say, using other weapon types, melee included, doesn't break the ability, so it's just the bows. If you have any other weapons that you want to use, assault rifles, shotguns, melee weapons, things like that, that's completely fine. Just don't use bows if you're going to focus on the Plasma Pulse. The Hero Commander Buckle perk currently provides reduced effective damage as weapon levels increases. That's a little bit of a bad glitch. Player characters may sometimes use an incorrect arm sweep animation when interacting with world objects, and some selections of the mansion roof in the Survive the Night mission are missing, causing invisible collisions that can block players. But those are the only known issues in Save the World as of this moment. We got a huge amount of bug fixes, as well as some incredible news for Save the World's Hunt the Titans, and some fixes for the resupply and eliminate and collect. But moving on to our V-Bucks and our other mission rewards, we do have 100 V-Bucks waiting for us in Save the World. We do also have the brand new, Constable Sprinkle bundle in the item shop, which is very nice. And we got 2 Smorgasborg, I think that's how you say it, Smorgasborg llamas available. These give you nothing but legendary items. And I mean everything is legendary. Ranged weapons, melee weapons, heroes, defenders, survivors, traps. Everything is legendary. It is the cream of the crops when it comes to this sort of llamas. So I highly recommend looking into it. But before any of that, if you commanders want to support me, please follow or subscribe depending on the platform. Leave a like, and hey, maybe leave a comment. Would be most appreciated. So, starting us off in the item shop, we got the brand new Constable Sprinkles bundle. This comes with the Constable Sprinkles, and it comes with the edit for off glasses, which, okay, those eyes are doing something for me. They are adorable, actually. Also got the Donut Lockup. That is an adorable back bling. We got the Crueler Cuffs. Ooh, I have no idea what to say about that. Also got the Glazem weapons wrap and the coffee break emote. Honestly, I think I love this one because I love coffee with a donut or an apple fritter, a cinnamon roll, just, ooh, anything that is sweet with a good coffee, it's my favorite. So I'm definitely going to get that. We also got the return of the Knights of the Food Court, as well as the Stacked Bundle, the Doberman Bundle, a lot of food items coming back. Krusty the Clown is still here along with Bart Simpson. Whoops. There we go. We're also going to be getting Lisa Simpson very soon, hopefully by tomorrow, actually. The sidekicks are still useless, and they're still here. T-Pain, wow, I didn't expect that here. T-Pain's Locker Bundle is here with Party Trooper, Storm Racer, You're a Winner, Victory Lap, and Hot Ride. We also got the Ford Mustang GTD plus the T-Pain decal, which I completely love. The Fantastic Four are also back in the item shop. I actually love the movie. I don't care what anybody says. That movie was actually a lot of fun to watch. Mary Jane is still here. Spider-Man, Black Cat, Spider-Woman. Classic Combat is still available, which is very nice. No Sweat, same as before. Futurama is still here. I thought these were going to be leaving today, but instead they're going to be leaving tomorrow. We still got the Air Jordan, Nike Air Force One, Whiteout Fiona, and White Squall. Victory Vibes are the same as before with maps. Start you up. JT Cumming. Swing My Way, Fast Low Disco, Ambitious, Shoya, and Bony Bounce. Also got the Battle Ready section with the return of the Reckless Wraith. Hotwire, which, by the way, he's a semi-brand new hero in Save the World, which actually does have a lot of great uses. Whenever you use your Going Constructor ability, it actually chain lightnings if you hold down the shield, and it actually charges up a lot, doing insane amount of damage. I made a video of this if you want to go and check that out. We also got Tempest back, we got Snake Pit, Hot House, Hazard Agent, Fanatic, Takara, Korohumura, Airhead, Synth, Silver Flame, Akari, Jet, Puma, Air Jordan 4, Air Jordan 6, Air Jordan 11, Crocs Echoes. We also got Astronaut in the Ocean, going to be leaving tomorrow afternoon. Jam Tracks are the same as before. We got the brand new Zippy car, which that is a goofy looking vehicle. But honestly, wait, the hell? Why did it change? Yeah, that's the Zippy. Why the hell did it turn into the basic rocket, what is it? Rocket racing game, rocket racing car. Either way, this is a goofy looking car, but it does look kind of nice too. Decals, no. Okay, so this is weird. It's not giving me anything, and I think this is an accidental leak. This is a brand new car, but I don't think that they actually intended to release this today, which is why it's still a little glitchy. That's actually kind of funny. So actually, if you want to, get this thing quickly. The Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 bundle is still here. Vehicle accessories are the same, and by the looks of it, same special offers and bundles as before. Now moving on to our Vbucks over in Canny Valley. Power level 70, evacuate the shelter. We do have, where are you at? Here we go. We do have 50 Vbucks, and over in Twine Peaks, no, there you are. Power level 108, repair the shelter. We got another 50. Combine that with your daily missions. That would be 200 to 250 Vbucks for the day. By the way, yesterday, after the whole downtime update, they did reset the missions, giving us another 50 Vbucks. So, technically, yesterday was another 200 Vbucks. Sad to say, if you did miss those Vbucks, a little too late. But we do have 100 Vbucks for today. Now, moving on to our other mission rewards. Over in Canny Valley again. Power level 46, evacuate the shelter. We got the ceiling zapper, which is honestly a decent trap to use. You mostly would want to use this at the end of your trap tunnels when all the weaker husks are gone, because this only shoots one arc of electricity, but that one singular arc is a devastating hit. So it's specifically used only for like the more tankier husks to deal an insane amount of damage to them. Over in a power level 58, let's see, eliminate and collect. We do have the vacuum tube rifle. This is a semi-automatic assault rifle that does shoot bolts of electricity, and again, it does have the chain lightning ability too. A really good weapon to use if you do need to finish a sort of daily mission of eliminating husks with an assault rifle. But speaking of, in a power level 70, let's see, retrieve the data. Where are, oh, here we go. We do have the Buzz Cut, which, surprisingly, back in the day before we had any of the newer weapons here, that was one of the better assault rifles to use. Nowadays, not so much. But we also got the Neon Sniper Rifle available, which is a really great and safe weapon to use. What I mean by safe is that this weapon is able to see through terrains and builds because of the X-ray scope, and is able to shoot through terrains and builds because it's a neon weapon. So that means you are able to shoot from a very, very safe distance away without having to put yourself in any danger. Let's see, over in Twine Peaks, power level 82, we do have, where are you at? No, oh, wait, is this it? No. Oh, here we go. We got the Ceiling Drop Trap available and the Super Shredder. The Ceiling Drop Trap, one of the best ceiling offensive traps to use. The tires bounce repeatedly, meaning that it does insane amount of damage. The Super Shredder is considered a sniper, but it fires like a semi-automatic semi-automatic assault rifle, and it shoots buckshot shells. So, if you want something that does an insane amount of kick, but from a good distance away, this is the weapon for you. Power level 94, actually. Retrieve the data. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Wall Lights, a stalling trap that is able to stun husks for a few seconds, making them so much easier for you to shoot. Honestly, it's a good trap to use. Power level 108, let's see, Ride the Lightning. Here we go. We got a legendary lead survivor, and for those of you who do play Save the World, survivors are essential to power up your power level and gain access to all these more difficult missions here, which in turn gives you better rewards. And in a power level 140, retrieve the data, we got the Lightning Pistol and the Falcon. The Falcon is basically the hand cannon, but for Save the World, and it does pretty much the same amount of damage too. Not so much like it does in Battle Royale, but it's still a pretty good heavy hitter in Save the World. Lightning Pistol, as I mentioned before, even though it says pistol in the name, it's an SMG, and it's part of the vacuum tube weapons, meaning it does have the chain lightning ability, so you're able to clear a whole crowd with this baby. And lastly, in the item shop, we do have 2 Smorgasbord Llamas in the item shop. This gives you a lot of legendary items. As you can see, I got the choice of either the Copper One-Shot or the Vacuum Tube Sniper Rifle. I got either the Vacuum Tube Spear or the Armageddon. I got Controller Harper, which comes with Grease the Wheels, or Plasma Specialist Isa, which comes with Power Pulse. Also got 2 defenders, a melee weapon defender or a shotgun defender. Also got 2 traps here, a healing pad or a tar pit trap, which I highly recommend getting. These are one of the only few things that are able to stop Smasher in the middle of its charge. And lastly, we got either Hotfix or Hazard, which comes with Hotfix, or Trail Blaster AC, which comes with Capacitor. Increases shock tower duration by 3 seconds. All in all, this is a really great pick, but as I've mentioned before, it all depends on the person who purchases these items. You can have a completely different loadout compared to what I have on my screen, so log on in and see what kind of rewards you got waiting for you. And that about does it for today. Honestly, that was a lot to go through, but I am still so excited because this just goes to show that the developers are actually putting focus on Save the World. We got a new permanent mission in the game. We got fixes for 2 already permanent missions, the resupply and the eliminate and collect, which I do love. It makes it easier for us to go out and farm materials, which is very nice. But also the fact that this could be the start of us getting new missions, new updates, new weapons. We're going to be getting so many new things in Save the World throughout the times. And honestly, this just brings so much warmth into my heart because I love Save the World so much. Ever since I actually bought the Founders Pack from Chapter 1 Season 4. I bought the Founders Pack a long time ago. I got almost 7,000 hours on this game. But that's just me ranting and raving. I'm just very happy that they're actually putting effort into Save the World again, and I hope they continue to do so, because there are a lot of players in Save the World who do wish that they actually put more focus in this game mode. But, again, I'm starting to rant. My apologies. Other than that, if you guys like my content, why not leave a like? And if you guys want to get more updates regarding the game, why not drop a follow? Until then, as always, stay safe and game on!